Sheila Lock, I'm the Chief Executive of Leicester City Council. L-O-C-K, no E.
And just tell us your feelings today about these two events going on here.
Well, obviously this is our city, and I feel very strongly about that. So you can't have events like this happening without feeling a degree of anxiety about it. But we've done a lot of planning over the last 3 weeks, and I'm confident that that planning hopefully will bear fruit today, and what we'll see is a peaceful demonstration.
What do you think about them actually being? I know that the marches have been banned, but in terms of them being able to gather here, do you think this is progressible?
Well, I think we applied for a ban, and the Home Secretary gave us a ban on marching, and we now have to facilitate peaceful demonstrations, hopefully. Obviously it's a concern that we have 2 demonstrations in the city. You can't go around the city today and not see the level of disruption that's caused. But I think the time to have the discussion about that is when this is over, and hopefully today will pass off peacefully and the city will get back to normal very quickly.
Now we're seeing council's being told to make massive cutbacks.
Yep.
You're spending millions on this, or the city, the police, the city and so on, and the council. What do you think about that? Do you think it's a waste of money?
Well, if I could just say, I think the cost is borne by everybody. It's borne by every citizen of Leicester. What you've got here is an operation that's costing police resources, council resources. The community have worked with us to put on additional events in the communities as diversion. There's an enormous economic cost to the businesses in the city who will lose trade today as a result of this. And you're right, it's at a time when we've been asked to make massive savings. There is a kind of nonsensical position in all of that, but I think we will want to have those discussions with the Home Office and the Home Secretary when this is over.
So are you pretty annoyed about how much this is going to cost Leicester?
Annoyed is the wrong word, I think. What I've been focusing on in the last few weeks is just making sure that today's demonstrations pass off peacefully, and that this city, which we're all incredibly proud of, can get back to normality as quickly as possible.
Annoyed might be the wrong word, but what word would you apply to it?
Well, it doesn't make sense to me at a time when we're being asked to make significant savings in relation to the public purse. Quite rightly, I understand that. That we are having to find probably somewhere in the region of about £1 million to put on an operation like this. That money has to come from somewhere, and at the moment that cost is falling on us here locally, and that's not right.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.